Good evening. December 16th, 2013 regular meeting of the Planning and Zoning Board. And first thing, we'll have a roll call.
Mrs. Protos?
Here.
Mr. Parker?
Here.
Mr. Carr? Mr. Stavropoulos? Mr. Gialusis?
Here.
Ms. St. Arnold? Mr. Vinson?
Here.
Chairman Francis?
Here.
Is this a quorum?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we have 5. Okay. We have some minutes. I would entertain a motion to accept the minutes of Monday, July 17th, and
June 17th.
June 17th.
June 17th and July 15th.
Mr. Chair, I move we accept the minutes for the meetings from June 17, 2013 and July 15, 2013.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Roll call?
Mrs. Protos?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Gialusis?
Yes.
Mr. Vinson?
Yes.
And Chairman Francis?
Yes. I don't think we need the quasi-judicial announcement since there's nobody here.
Unless you desire to hear me talk for 5 minutes for no reason.
Oh, no.
I agree with you.
I think we know.
Although I think we should swear Rodney in. I think past that, I think we can skip the remainder.
I will.
Okay.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you'll give before this board is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Staff report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is application 13-82. It's a conditional use request for a Series 3 PS, which allows for the package sale of alcoholic beverages for off-premise consumption at 41522 U.S. Highway 19 North in the Highway Business Zoning District. Just a little background. As some of you may recall, this application came before this board back in March of 2012, and the applicant did receive approval from the Board of Commissioners on April 3rd of that same year for the 3PS alcohol license. You see I've attached Resolution 2012-09, which approved the conditional use. Unfortunately, the applicant did not apply for the alcohol license within the 12-month window of the conditional use approval, which causes that approval to expire. The applicant is now reapplying for approval to use the building for the package sale of alcoholic beverages. And just for reference, it is the property that was formerly the Tarpon Lanes Bowling Alley. As far as standards for review, you'll see in the staff report that the buffer for a Series 3 PS alcohol license is 200 feet from a pre-existing church or school of general education. Nearest church is St. Ignatius Catholic Church at 715 East Orange Street, which is approximately 1,800 feet from the subject property. Nearest school is the Tarpon Springs Elementary School at 525 North Diston Avenue. This elementary school is about 3,000 feet from the subject property. We also evaluated the other criteria, and you'll see in our staff report that we did look at the proximity of the subject property to the Astroscape and Family Fun Center, and we did not identify any issues with having this type of alcohol license in proximity to that particular business for several reasons, and those are enumerated in the staff report. We also looked at the primary entrance, secondary entrance, presence of minors, and also the method of business operation and traffic flow for the proposed use, and did not identify any issues that would be anticipated. We also have found that the use is appropriate and compatible with existing and planned uses in the area. It's consistent with the city's comprehensive plan. It would not have any significant impacts to environmental or historic resources. It would not have an adverse effect on adjoining property values, nor impair the city's ability to provide public services. We furthermore found that there would be no adverse impacts on the growth patterns of this area of Tarpon Springs. The TRC did review the application at a November 7th meeting, and you see the comments there listed in your staff report. We did properly notice the application and had not received any correspondence or inquiries on this application. Based on our analysis of the application, it's our recommendation to approve the conditional use to grant a Series 3 PS alcohol license for the property at 41522 U.S. Highway 19 North in the Highway Business Zoning District. I've able to provide for you an aerial photograph showing the location of the Catholic Church as well as the Tarpon Springs Elementary School in relationship to the subject property, and also a photograph of the building, as well as a copy of Resolution 2012-09, which approved the conditional use previously. Are there any questions?
Start with Ms. Protos.
Going through this, was there any objection or any questions from Astroscape?
No.
The young people completely behind it.
No, there was no objections or questions from them.
And was Astroscape owners here for, I wonder, for?
No, they
Yes.
receive a notice because they are within the buffer tolerance for our public notice.
Did the police department give any comments about
No,
Yes.
they had no issues with,
it being close to that with young children?
Right.
Okay. I just want that into the minutes in case anything comes up
Right.
at a later date.
Mhm.
Because it's right behind it.
Mr. Parker.
This is strictly just a package store, is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
You're okay?
Yeah, that's
Mr.
all I wanted to
Stavropoulos?
know.
My question has been answered.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Vinson.
I remember when this came up last year, and there was a lot of discussion and concern about the Astroscape and the interaction, and I was satisfied then that there were sufficient measures in place that would not adversely affect the use of Astroscape and the patrons there, the minors that go there to skate.
Mr. Julius.
Yeah, no questions.
Rodney, did we have, I think we had talked about him, the owner having lights and having everything lit around the building, or there was something about,
That was a concern brought up by Mr. Delakis,
Okay.
as my recollection is, and he was very very interested in making sure the building was safe. And I brought those concerns to Officer Ulrich, who sits on our technical review committee, and he was fine with the security situation that exists out there.
May
Okay.
I ask the planning director a question, Mr. Chairman?
I'm sorry?
May I ask the planning department a question?
Absolutely.
All right, this is just more or less, Mr. Chairman, the same thing to be approved as it was at the very first time. There's no
Yes.
changes.
There's no
It's
changes.
just because he failed to comply within a year.
That's correct.
Nothing's changed, same thing. Thank you.
Well, there's nobody here to speak to, so, against or for it, so I guess we'll entertain a motion to do whatever the board wishes to do with this application.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve application 13-92 for the conditional use to grant a Series 3 PS alcohol license for the property located at 41522 US 19 North in the Highway Business Zoning District.
I think that application is 13-82, Mr. Vinson, I apologize.
Yeah.
13-82. did I
Right,
say so?
okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Second,
And any discussion? Seeing none, we'll have roll call.
Mrs. Protos?
yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Stavropoulos?
Yes.
Mr. Gialusis?
Yes.
Mr. Vinson?
Yes.
And Chairman Francis?
Yes. Okay, thank you. So,
For the next agenda item, it was advertised and noticed for this meeting, but there has been somewhat of a little delay, so we're asking that the board take a motion or make a motion to defer Resolution 2013-63 to the January 13th, 2014 Planning and Zoning Board.
Okay. We need a motion for that.
Yes.
Someone-
Mr. Chairman, I move that we defer resolution number 2013-63 to our meeting on January 13th, 2014.
Second.
Okay, it's a motion and it's been seconded. Any discussion? Okay, seeing none. Roll call?
Mrs. Protos?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Stavropoulos?
Yes.
Mr. Gialusis?
Yes.
Mr. Vinson?
Yes.
Chairman Francis?
Yes. Okay, we'll move on to staff comments.
Oh, just one bit of housekeeping. I did send out the 2014 public hearing calendar. Hope everyone got it and took a look at it. There was a couple, well, the January meeting date got bumped up. Normally we kick it down to the fourth Monday because of the MLK holiday. But we had to move it up per the city manager because of the development agreement for the property at on Walton, South Walton Avenue. So just take a look at that and mark your calendars. And,
When will it be?
It'll be January 13th,
It's a
January.
week
the
early.
second Monday
Okay.
in January.
Oh, the same as, okay.
And that's all I have.
Good. Any board comments?
I want to wish everyone a very happy holiday and a healthy new year, and to all the citizens who watch the planning and zoning, thank you for being interested in our board. And wish all the citizens of Tarpon a very healthy and prosperous new year and a very Merry Christmas.
I'll second that.
Hope Santa comes to see all of you,
Yes.
because you'll be paying for it.
I want to wish everybody happy holidays, safe, be careful, drive safely, and have a good holiday season. Okay, motion for adjournment.
So
So
moved.
move.
Everybody in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Opposed? We're closed. Before 7:15, that's a new record.
Yeah.